Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Stakeout, Episode 7. Today, we're going to be talking about the infamous, very controversial Walking Dead PTB with incredible changes and incredible new perks. This week, I am joined by Yoshi.
This PTB fucking sucks.
And returning for a very special occasion, back from the factory, it's Ketchup.
I'm back from the dead, peeps. What's up? But
Saved him.
no, seriously, I was just busy as fuck last time, so I could not come in. I didn't have the time.
Yeah, and we all really like this PTB, like everybody else does.
A little lukewarm, if to keep it kindly. I'm the only one here that doesn't straight up hate it, but that doesn't mean I think it's good either. So
we're gonna run through everything and just kind of talk about it. If it's something that we don't think is really worth talking about, we'll just kind of do our usual thumbs up, thumbs down thing. So, let's start with Rick. So, overall, I think Rick's perks are fine. I don't think any of them are particularly offensive, but I do want to talk about. We'll just go through all of them. Apocalyptic ingenuity. This is the one that lets you make a fake pallet after not a fake pallet, a party pallet essentially. After doing 2 chests. Thoughts?
It's cool.
I think the activation requirement is what screws this perk over. Otherwise, I think it's relatively pretty cool.
Yeah, I don't think the fake pallets. God damn, no. The party pallets are particularly strong. I just don't. I don't like see why this needs to have such a strong condition to activate it. You know, I feel like you could do. Yeah.
It's probably because they want you to like use keys with it because they did rework those, but we'll get to that. We'll get to that when we get there. But yeah. I was thinking like you'll probably have to bring a key along if you want to use this.
Mm-hmm.
That or run appraisal.
You also do get tokens not just from opening chests but from rummaging, and with new keys, it allows your teammates to rummage chests that you already open, and that actually gives you a token for this perk.
Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that.
So bully squads all like this perk because they can just set up a pallet at a dead zone, and while you're off doing God knows whatever, then they can just die under it and flip flop power struggle, and now you can't do shit.
Yeah,
that's my concern. Is like you can guarantee pallet saves with it, and just use it for that instead of actually using it to stun the killer in a chase.
But for general use, this thing's ass. Yeah,
I think it's pretty bad. Yeah. You can honestly lower this to 1 search of a chest, and it would still probably be pretty bad, but. Yeah. Anyways, the next perk is called Come and Get Me. After unhooking a survivor while you're crouched and idle, you can press the active ability 1 to make injured, dying survivors within 24 meters leave no scratches or pools of blood for 15 seconds. And then you'll scream and see the killer's aura. This is just like old Babysitter, isn't it?
I'm imagining this scenario in my head where the survivor uses this and screams like, "Killer, come and get me," to try and get their attention, but they just ignore him and go for the injured person.
Yeah, there's nothing stopping that from happening.
So what's cool about this perk is that you can pocket it. So if you unhook someone at the start of the game, you can actually save it for later when, say, that survivor's on death hook and use it. That's like the only time where I think it's probably better than Babysitter.
Yeah.
But yeah, other than that, it's like there's no reason, because it doesn't give them haste like Babysitter does, so there's no reason to run it.
Yeah, I just don't think it's very good. It's kind of cool. It's a cool idea, I guess.
Yeah. And so thematically, I think this is a really cool idea, but it just does not work with the game with how the game's played.
Yeah, I agree. In our last perk, teamwork perk, which I'm happy about because I like teamwork perks. I wish there were more of them.
Yeah, it's been a while since we got one of those.
Yeah. Toughen up. When another survivor pallet stuns or blinds the killer while you are injured and within 24 meters, your grunts of pain, scratch marks, and pools of blood are reduced to 100% for 30 seconds.
Cool. Anyways.
Yeah.
Just run a Yunjin perk, self-preservation.
Use Iron Will.
Or just use Iron Will or Lucky Break.
That's a bad perk. I'm sorry.
Lucky Break?
No, not Lucky Break. Sorry, the new one. Lucky Break.
Yeah,
Lucky Break's really good.
Have to go on a whole last
no, Lucky Break's really good. Sorry, the new perk. These are the ones that these next 3 I don't like much.
Yeah.
Michonne's...
Also, comment about Rick. Yeah, all his perks are kind of meh to me. But can we talk about the model real fast?
The model's
compared to Michonne's?
Not good.
Play-Doh ass model.
Yeah.
Michonne's like one of the Michonne was kill switched on her own freaking PTB, which I think is super embarrassing for behavior, but also really fucking funny at the same time. And while Michonne does have to me anyways, I think she has like one of the best looking survivor models in the game.
She looks good.
Rick looks like he came out of 2019.
Rick looks like an action figure.
Yeah, actually, he does.
Like,
and it's so weird because the Daryl Legendary doesn't look like that. It looks way higher quality.
Yeah.
Also, one of his cosmetics are bugged, and it shares the same pants as the default skin.
Nice.
Awesome.
Okay. Michonne, I want to talk about Teamwork Throwdown, because I think that's the least offensive of the three. When you pallet center blind the killer, other injured survivors within 24 meters gain endurance and see the killer's order for 10 seconds. Thoughts?
This is the one that I'm the most scared of the three.
Nurse actually has to deal with flashlight saves and shit now, because now she just can't blink and teleport and insta down you again.
This is the one you're most nervous about?
Yeah, my initial thought, like immediately as soon as I read it, was it works on, because I did go out of my way to test it. It works on like head-on and blast mine and flashbang, just like any stuns, any blinds. So you could have a whole team of injured survivors running head-on with this perk, and the perk doesn't have a cooldown.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you could. I don't know, that seems a bit contrived.
It's not strong, but it's the fact that it's another fucking bully
just
squad
annoying,
perk.
yeah.
It has no interaction.
Your bully squad's gonna absolutely fucking love this thing, yeah.
The thing is that, like, at least, we're gonna get into it in a second, but I think that the other perks at least have some form of counterplay to them, whereas this one, the fact that it doesn't have a cooldown is what concerns me. I would almost be okay with them increasing the endurance duration as long as they gave it, like, a 30 to 45 second cooldown.
Yeah, I think that's okay. I mean, I don't really think this perk's particularly interesting, or, like, I don't think this will... I think this is the one you'll see the least out of the three. Like, by far.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I just think that it could become, like, a really scary, problematic, frustrating experience.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds honestly, all of Michonne's perks sound like they're going to be unfun in some aspect.
Super frustrating, all three of them, yeah. Do we want to talk about Last Stand? This is the one where you stun the killer when you fast vault. I was panicking when I first read this when I was at work, but after I got on and tested the actual range of it, because you literally have to be like kissing the fucking window, and for it to, you literally have to be like right up against the window for it to work, and the stun only takes effect after the vault's done. So in an actual chase, it's probably not going to be very good. Yeah.
But you can use it but you can purposely go down by dropped pallets and vaults, and you can get saves from that.
Well, see, I think that's the interesting part of the perk. Like, I think that's, like, a really skilled, like, smart thing to do. The part I really dislike is the vault part. And I'm not saying it's because it's strong. I just think it's going to be very annoying to have this happen after, like, oh, she just lifed shack window and now she's gone because I'm stunned and she's, life.
Yeah, people. Killers like Wesker, Kaneki, Chucky. I suppose you could make a case for Wraith if you manage to vault while he's. Actually, no, it has to be fast vault. Yeah, never mind. Wraith, Wraith maybe if you can manage to fast vault as he tries to body block you.
Yeah, it genuinely works really well against like dash killers. If like Chucky's going for a scamper and you fast vault through the window, he'll get stunned out of his power, or if Wesker tries to vault, or if Kaneki is like trying to body block the window and you get it off, like it works really well against those killers. Or even Blight if he like does the thing where you instantly bump and then try to swing right after against the window to hit them through it. This can actually counterplay a lot of those situations where normally you don't have any agency, which I think makes it pretty decent. But it's also once per trial.
Yeah, which I think is like why I think I'm relatively okay with this perk.
Yeah, this would be a scary perk to make number changes to.
Yeah,
exactly. Also, it doesn't really affect like any of the basic M1 killers or range killers outside of using it for saves, so I think it's fine.
Yeah.
I wonder. Actually, now that we're talking about it, I wonder if you could like stun Nurse mid blink with this.
If she's blinking through the window, probably, yeah.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah,
But
maybe.
it's after the vault action is completed, so if you like
Right.
vault and she's still traveling, it won't work. However, you could use it with finesse to make the vault faster, so it activates sooner.
Oh
I
yeah,
guess.
I never thought about that.
And then you can life dance with me away.
Oh god. Yeah, I think it'll end up being okay, but it will be really annoying in those situations where it's used against you.
Yeah, it'll be annoying as fuck in save situations, but in general chase, I don't think it's gonna be that bad.
Yeah. Speaking of that bad though, let's talk about conviction. I think this perk is fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, this should not make it out the PTB.
And what makes it ridiculous? What makes it ridiculous is you can use it over and over again. All you do is die on a pallet. The killer can't pick you up because if there's someone there, you get up. And if they don't pick you up, you pick yourself up, stun them, and run away and die somewhere else.
Also, you can you can go for saves still. You can heal up people who are downed. If the exit gates are open, you can just pick yourself up and leave.
Yeah, this perk should not go live like this. This perk is insane.
Soul Guard also procs off
Soul
of it.
Guard, plot twist. I mean,
yeah, you can plot twist before the 30 seconds and then pick yourself up again and then still pocket like Unbreakable or whatever.
Yeah, I don't like this one. I really don't like this one.
This is basically like it's a really good anti-slug perk.
Now, if this was once per trial like Last Stand was, I'd be completely fine with it.
Oh yeah, I think this one should be the once per trial one.
I think they both should, but
yeah, that's what I meant. I worded it wrong. My bad.
No, you're good.
Yeah, I don't like this perk. I just so like in two different ways, the perks this chapter are just complete misses, but in the opposite direction. Rick's perks are bad. Michonne's perks are too good.
Except for maybe Last Stand.
Except for yeah. Well, even Last Stand I think is a good perk. It's just like
Last Stand situational, but in those situations it's really good.
Yeah. Are we ready to move on to our next area here? This will be Pyramid Head.
Killer updates. Oh hell yeah.
So
yeah, I'm big fan of the add-on pass.
Finally, some positivity.
Let me run through the base kit changes. The punishment of the dam range was increased to 10 meters. The duration of Rites and Judgment is now 10 seconds. The lifetime of Rites of Judgment trails are 90 seconds. The movement speed is now 4.2 meters, which is 105% movement speed. And then there's a bunch of weird bullshit that doesn't matter. So
yeah.
Well,
the caged endurance.
Oh yeah, no, that's huge. That's my bad. The caged endurance is really good.
He got a big nerf to his tunneling ability.
Can I start with that actually? I think a lot of people overreacted when we saw this. I don't think this ever really came into play. I think the big thing for his tunneling was that they didn't get DS and shit.
Yeah, and they still don't.
Yeah, they still don't.
You know,
so
no babysitter, no off the record, no DS. This literally is for if you find the cage and you're proxying it in a way where it doesn't teleport across the map. It just takes away your ability to tunnel, like to hit both people and get the down and have an injured survivor. Now they're both just injured.
Yeah, I think that was
especially on Death Hook.
A complete overreaction to that from people.
No, he's fine.
Yep.
He can still tunnel really well.
His base kit he was already a very good killer. And then he got all these buffs. Even the 105% while doing the trail, I don't really notice a difference. But like, I also didn't use Pinhead to zone. I like to just throw the trail at people. So maybe I'm just like, the weirdo.
I use it to zone sometimes, but I know it's also more fun to actually try and go for shots. But I also try to go for shots that I actually feel confident in, and I'm not talking like beyond like when people are animation locked, because that's the boring way to use it. It's just
line shots is the fun way.
It's just like when I'm trying to use it in like when survivors are in like more closed off spots rather than like out in the open where they have all the room in the world to dodge it. But it nerfs the zoning a little bit, but it should still be fine, I would think.
Well, everything else got buffed too. Yeah, exactly.
It's negligible.
Do we have any add-ons we want to talk about? Because I have a few. Because I assume we want to talk about
Obsidian Goblet.
Yeah. I think
he
this
can
one
hit you and break a pallet, and he has an add-on that can reveal your aura at the same time.
I don't think this one should go live like this.
Yeah,
now,
let's
not go that far.
I don't
Wait
think.
a minute.
I think Goblet's too strong.
Hear me out. I think the problem with Goblet is the fact that the downside is increasing the cooldown of the M2, rather than I think its downside should be flipped with Eerie Seal. Eerie Seal reduces your range by 50%. I think that Goblet should reduce your range, and Eerie Seal should increase your cooldown since it increases your range, if that makes sense.
My issue with Goblet is that it is literally win-win for Pyramid Head in any situation. He cannot lose with this add-on. He either breaks the pallet or he gets the hit. He zones you to the other side, and then that's it. Like
also, not to mention that his cooldown by 20% isn't even that bad if you bring the music box.
Yeah.
And now it's 10%, and so you basically have pallet and wall shredding for just about free.
That's why I don't want it to be the cooldown as the downside. I want it to be the range. That way, if you do break the pallet, you don't hit the survivor on the other side.
That's a good idea. You're like point blank in front of the pallet. I like that idea. That's a really good idea, actually.
But I don't think it's problematic in like the way that it's implemented right now on the PTB is problematic. But if it was you break the pallet, if you break the pallet, you can't hit the survivor, and if it reduces your range instead of increasing the cooldown, it would be no different from Nemesis Tentacle.
Mm-hmm.
Except you can't drag it, which if anything means that you have to be more accurate. So I actually think it's fine, especially as an iridescent add-on.
You could also go Obsidian Goblet and the black straps. So now you have Fat Beam as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the black strap's really good, by the way.
Yeah, I like black strap.
Yeah, the wider trail or whatever it's called.
I thought it was bad compared to
it covers the entire pallet. It covers the entire pallet. They can't dodge it.
I was mostly just using when it came to brown add-ons the lead ring that increases the range.
I think the lead ring's good too, but I prefer the black strap, I think.
Yeah, I think I would too.
Cinderella music box is pretty good.
Forgotten Beta Tape sounds okay as well.
It is very strong, the speed.
I want to talk about the enduring effect. Which one is that? Because I don't like that one.
Leopard print fabric.
Yeah, thank you. This is like we're gonna punish you for zonings, and then we're gonna make an add-on that rewards you for zoning. I don't like that one. I think that one needs a different effect.
Run it with enduring and hubris, by the way. Very funny.
Very funny.
Very funny.
I think that one needs a new effect. I'm looking at this build. I'm thinking of a build in my head right now. Tablet of the Oppressor with the Seal of Metatron for Sniper Pyramid Head with no warning. Very funny, probably.
Also,
can't wait to see clips of people getting cross-map snipes with Eerie Seal of Metatron.
Scarlet Egg is stupid. Also, by the way, Scarlet Egg shouldn't do that. It's just infinite wall hacks on people. That one's dumb.
That one's dumb. That one's really dumb.
It is a cool concept though. Maybe just have it so trails created by survivors don't have their aura shown.
Yep.
Or just make it so you can't see any trails. Period.
Yeah.
Although Scarlet Egg, even though I think this effect is really cool, I am just imagining in my head just solo queue players that don't know what's going on, just sending trails to other people at generators and tormenting them.
Yeah.
Like artists, severed hands.
I quite like the effect of rust-colored egg. I just what it does is it gives your punish the damn hits give you Rites of Judgment charge.
Yeah, it rewards you for landing your power. Yeah.
The issue is the Rites of Judgment doesn't it's kind of just not that great. It's you only just drop it on people so they'll walk in it. Like what else does it do? You know, nothing. So like
it's the if you hit the M2, your whole power meter goes up because every time you use your M2, you lose a chunk of your power meter too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I guess I understand that, yeah.
Yeah, that's the idea is, like, it rewards you. If you're going for those blind shots and you're missing a lot and you're losing a lot of power meter, it gives you some of that power meter back when you get the hit.
I also think Lost Memories book would be really cool if Pyramid Head wasn't so loud. So they'll just hear you.
Also,
it's like a hit and run add-on.
Yeah.
Now that I'm thinking about it, what if Obsidian Goblet, like, the punishment for it is is when you shoot your shot, it takes out like the entire power meter, so you can't just spam the thing repeatedly.
That
You
could be
actually
nice too.
you have to actually wait for your power to
I
come
just
back a little bit before you can shoot it.
I just think the downside of it is not good enough to
Yeah, it's
justify
just
that
Oh yeah,
strength.
oh yeah, yeah,
downside.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah.
20%'s not enough. I
Yeah.
agree, but it was just a suggestion, like have it consume your
No,
entire
it's a
power
good
meter,
idea. Yeah.
so you
My
have to actually wait for a little while for your thing to
my only problem with that is that he
come back a
only
little bit.
needs like 2 charges of power meter to be able to plant knife and shoot
That's
M2.
also
So
true.
it doesn't even matter.
But then again, you can also just run Obsidian Goblet and Rust Colored Egg and boom, easy.
That's also true. Yeah. Overall, Pyramid Head, thumbs up. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. He just needs
Thumbs
a
up,
couple
goated
add-on
add-ons.
tweaks.
Yep.
I love how he went from having some of the worst add-ons, set in the game to having one of the coolest looking ones now.
I hope Demo's next for an add-on overhaul. He needs it.
Yeah, Demo kind of needs
Demo
one
and
too.
Nemesis both. Yeah.
Yep. All right. This is the one we might not talk about the longest, but we're gonna talk about it for a bit for sure. Clown. So Clown essentially got what he's supposed to do and Chase flipped. He's not gonna be the hinder killer anymore. Now he's the haste killer. The yellow bottles now give you 12% haste. They spread more. They activate very fast. The hinder effect is now 12%. Survivors are only hindered for 1 second. The movement speed while reloading is quite a bit faster, actually. And the time to reload's been cut by half a second.
So this is a net nerf because they nerfed the bottle, the tonic more than they buffed the antidote. So it is I would think it's a net nerf on like that aspect. And I get that a lot of the other changes were they made some of the add-ons base kit, but bring back VHS porn and cigar box. I hated these two getting basically gutted.
So what I've been saying about this change is it is a nerf to good clowns. It is a buff to bad clowns. Because now you will
dog shit either way.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This is a bad change. It should not go through. But bad clowns now are just gonna throw yellow bottles at their feet, and there's gonna be no thought process behind it. They're just gonna catch up to you. Because
no brain.
Like
no
the
thoughts,
thing I don't understand about this, right? People are like, oh, his hinder's so bad now. The amount of time you're hindered is bad. 1 second is not good. But a 12% hinder is strong. That's a Freddy snare. That is strong. If you use the yellow bottle and you use the purple bottle, you are still going to get that hit. So like
the problem there though is the yellow bottle change. It also nerfs that playstyle because since it activates faster when the survivor is rotating while you're setting up your purple and your yellow, they will get the effect of the yellow bottle and W key you.
Yeah,
and then you wasted a bottle, so you're playing most loops with one bottle.
I understand that, but what I'm saying is though, I think a lot of the people saying that Clown has been gutted are overreacting. Yes, for good Clown players, it is a nerf, but for most people who don't play Clown well, they're just going to throw yellow bottles at their feet and immediately catch up to people. His skill ceiling has been fucking demolished, and it's a bad change, and it should not go through.
Yeah.
But I don't think Clown is dead, like people are saying he is.
He's been dead. He's just grasping for straws here.
Not to mention, too, the activation of the yellow bottle being faster is also a net nerf because it's if you literally do not just throw it at your feet while the survivor is ahead of you, they will almost always get the haste in the chase, especially since the cloud AoE grows more and faster. It's so much easier as a survivor to play around the yellow bottles than it was pre-patch.
Oh, see, I wasn't having this issue. I wasn't using the yellow bottles at loops. I was using the purples at loops to force them to drop, and then I catch up with the yellows.
You do that with the yellows anyway. You throw the yellow to run around the loop faster, like Springtrap Celebrate poster, and then they have to drop the pallet sooner, and that makes the chase faster, and it's more efficient than using the purple.
I get that. I get that. That's how you would play them back in the before this patch, but now this patch, I just yellow or I purple. They drop the pallet, I break it, and then I just chase them with a yellow and catch up immediately.
Also, I hate that they reworked VHS porn, which was the smoke changes, and they changed it to something that he already had.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like Larry and I, when we were reading this, we were both pissed off at that. And then when we were testing Cigar Box because it went from 16 meters to 6 meters, I was like genuinely pissed off at that because that's basically nothing.
Yeah,
add-on changes are absolute
the add-on
dog
changes
shit
are the
too.
worst part of it. I think if his add-ons got some buffs, I think that would be enough to justify these changes, I think.
Yeah, no, I agree. The add-on changes were abhorrent, and I'm very pissed off. It's like that cigar box and VHS porn got tanked.
I like the idea of them making Freddy and Clown's powers more separate, but it just seems like it was done so poorly. Like it feels like it was more about making Clown funner to play against than keeping Clown fun and interesting to play.
That's exactly what it was, because Clown gets a lot of accessibility complaints because of the purple gas, rightfully so, of course. Even after they toned it down, I have a friend that still gets like migraines and motion sickness from it. So they're trying to like dissuade people from using the purples, but I don't think this is the way to go about it.
Okay, hear me out. Hear me out. Don't make the fucking purples blur their fucking screen. Just put the goddamn hinder effect on it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't see why the purple has to blur people's screen. Don't do that.
Make it inverse controls.
Have it be like like those little like purple and yellow like smoke things on the sides of unknown screen. Just throw that onto the survivor when they get affected by a bottle.
Yeah, that could work.
It's the most fixable issue, and instead they're like, yeah, we're gonna like completely change how this killer works.
We're gonna make
bitch about that too. They're like, if you take away the blur, he'll suck at loops. Like, bro,
no,
what?
The
blur's getting you hits.
Do I smell skill issue there?
Yeah, like what?
Yeah, I don't know. I just like I don't have as many thoughts on this as I thought I did.
It's just bad. The only good changes are the move speed while you're loading, and the faster reload time. Those feel nice. I like the move speed while you're loading a lot.
I feel comfortable saying that I don't think he's as weak as people are saying he's gonna be, because these are not going through. Like the clown changes are not going through, the night changes are not going through. So I'll fucking die on that hill. Those changes will not go through.
We'll get there when we get there.
Yeah,
I'm split with Knight, because on one hand I like the Call to Arms base kit, but I hate the standards.
Do we even really need to talk about Pig? I feel like this is just over. Oh no, you had thoughts on Pig, didn't you?
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm like, in the DMs, you were talking that this is secretly a nerf. I kind of want to hear you out on that because I'm not seeing it.
Leaking the stakeout DMs live on the podcast.
All right, you want to go ahead and take it? Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I'll cover Pig. I'll try to be quick with it. So they increased the ambush move speed from 6.9 to 7.1. My thoughts on this change are that it's negligible. I literally had a side-by-side where I had pulled the game up on the PTB on my PC, and I pulled the game up on console, and I went to Ormond, because I used the side of the building to measure distances.
Mm-hmm.
You go the same amount of distance, and the time difference is literally like 0.1 to 0.2 seconds. So it's like not even noticeable. It's extremely negligible of an effect. Increased crouch move speed. This is a buff. This one is good. That's fine. Decrease the time it takes to crouch and uncrouch. This change is amazing. It just feels really nice.
Yeah, I really like this too.
I have no complaints about it.
Plus she still has an add-on that increases it more.
Yeah, exactly. So that's fine. Increase the rate at which the terror radius fades. That's a nerf, but it's a negligible nerf. It's kind of whatever. I don't think it should go through, but I understand why it's there. The buffer period, the blood point scoring, jigsaw box, whatever. And then the add-ons. So the medical file was cut in half because they took half of it and made it base kit. That change is fine. Last will I'm going to talk about last. And then workshop grease, they took away the cooldown, but it still has the faster charging effect. That is a net nerf, but she already has a cooldown add-on, so that's fine. So last will, if you read it, it looks like a buff because they increased the base ambush speed and they reduced the increased speed from the add-on by half because you already have some of it base kit. And the increased charge time went down from 33% to 10%. That part, the charge time, is a buff. So you actually lose less distance while you're charging. But the move speed that it gives you is actually less than it is in the current patch, like live patch, after testing. So you're actually, even though you're gaining distance from the saved charge time, you're losing distance from the speed. And it makes the add-on worse, which is one of her best add-ons. So my biggest problem with the changes is that they were trying to buff the ambush by buffing the speed and buffing the last will add-on, and they actually made the ambush slightly worse somehow. I have no idea. Maybe my testing was shit, but I literally sat in a custom for like 30 to 45 minutes just ambushing against the wall. And
sounds like a great use of your
looked
time.
worse on the PTB.
Also, there's one thing I don't know if it was just I was doing it wrong or something like that, but when I was crouching with Pig, it was not triggering chases or keeping chases in.
Chases
so you
bugged
could
on
literally
PTB.
So yeah, you could literally just bum rush people with the fucking bear traps and head pop them for free.
Super bugged on PTB. I was like not getting chased with clown and shit.
But like overall, the changes range from negligible, and they do nothing, to the crouch time and stuff just feeling nice, but not really being like a huge buff to anything that she has issues with. To the ambush speed buff actually being like a side grade / nerf because the change doesn't actually do anything and they gutted the add-on.
Mm.
So all in all, she got nothing out of this except for the faster crouch speed and the
except for feel good when transitioning between crouch.
Yeah,
and
like you stand and crouch faster and you move faster while crouched. Those are the only things that are actually buffs. Everything else does nothing or is a nerf.
Damn.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I mean, like it definitely doesn't feel like she got as much as people say. But
yeah,
that's more of just
people were like, "Oh my god,
thing.
People were talking about like her being better Chucky now," and I'm like, "What the fuck?"
That is a crazy take.
That is
Look, her dash is better than Chucky because she has full control, and it's like, no.
But can
she's
she vault
slower?
But can she vault pallets and windows?
Yeah, and she's still slower. She still has a longer charge time. She's still slower in her power, like both crouch move speed versus his stealth, and also the ambush itself. Like,
now watch
hell
as
no.
they give Pig an add-on that reveals auras when ambushing. Is rat poison.
Oh my god. Me running Amanda's letter lethal.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think this
whatever.
really moves the needle for her much at all. Like maybe she'll be better than fucking Legion.
It's very, very, very slight. It's like negligible.
She went from bottom 5 to bottom 6. Nice.
Yeah, huge. I'm sure she feels better to play. Anyways,
yeah, she does.
Moving on.
Yeah,
I just don't have any thoughts on Pig. I mean, it's nice changes, I guess.
Yeah.
She feels better. Knight. The path is longer, 38 meters now. The patrol creation speed is 15 meters. The acceleration is 2 times faster, meaning you get faster as you get closer to the end. The strafe speed is now 100% instead of 25. I don't.
Yeah,
okay.
you can strafe like hell in the patrol.
Like moving side to side, yeah.
It feels really good.
And then the big changes. Carnifex now, his standard will spawn in 8 seconds, and now the Assassin and the Jailer will spawn in 4 seconds each.
The standard things need to get reverted. Keep the rest of it.
Adding on really fast, Assassin would spawn at 5 seconds, and Jailer would spawn at 10 seconds. And now Jailer spawns at 4 seconds.
Terrible change to Jailer.
Why did they do this?
This is a terrible. I say all 3 of the standards are terrible changes, but so I'm like, yeah, just revert the standard things and then keep the rest of it because the rest of it's good. It's just the standards that are the problem.
So I need to ask this question because this is the question I've been asking people since these changes were shown. Why are we buffing the guard who is not meant to chase in chase and then nerfing the 2 guards who are meant to chase? Am I missing something?
Because behavior balancing decisions said so.
Oh, do you want the actual answer for that?
Yes, because I don't understand.
If I'm not mistaken, I don't remember whether or not this changed with the rework actually, but Carnifex base kit has the longest chase time, or had the longest chase time before the Jailer.
Yeah,
change.
before the changes.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm like, this isn't.
Yeah, I was like, that's just not true.
I was like, that was old Carney.
Yeah. He had the longest chase time. But in exchange, he was the slowest, or like him and Jailer were the same slowest speed or something.
Yeah, him and Jailer were the slowest. Yeah.
I feel like they're balancing around that. They're like, oh, Carnifex can keep the chase going for a long time and hold people hostage, but it's like, bro, Jailer is doing that right now.
Yeah.
Like Jailer is doing that right now on
like
live.
that, like exactly that, that's like Jailer's entire like role in Knight's, kit.
I think what they're trying to do is make it so if you get put in a situation where Assassin and Jailer on cooldown, Carnifex can do something in a chase, which
But he
is
already
a
could do
cool
something. He
idea.
insta breaks pallets.
Well, yeah, exactly. But you just break the fucking pallet. Like you just chase them normally and use them to break the pallet, and then after you break the pallet, summon somebody else.
This change makes me sad. This change just makes me sad.
Yeah, same here. I got pissed off when I saw this too.
I think if you want to fix Jailer, like make him not hold people hostage for as long instead of making it 10 seconds, give him the 8 seconds that you gave to Carnifex.
Yep.
Keep Carney the same, and then keep Assassin. I kind of am okay with Assassin at 4 seconds.
I mean, I think Assassin's dog shit, but
yeah, I think like I said, keep like the first 4 points, but revert the standard timers.
Well, I'm okay with them nerfing Jailer a little bit because Jailer is really strong. I think it's like you could put Jailer down to 8 seconds. Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I could live with that. I could live with 8-second Jailer.
Because like I don't think Knight is weak enough that he justified just full buffs, but I don't think he's strong enough to justify these nerfs.
No, he's not.
Make Jailer 8, make Carnifex 6, and keep Assassin at 4. That way it's incremental.
There you go.
So it goes 4, 6, 8. Easy.
These okay. These are the ones I'm most sure aren't going through because they've already been talking to Knight players, like very openly.
Yeah, I hope that the patrol changes stay because they feel really, really nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
it's
absolutely.
Just the banner changes.
Absolutely, keep the 4, but the standard things need to get looked at again.
I think the real problem with the standard spawn, at least when it comes to Jailer, is the sharpened mount add-on, making it add 15% more time. And since I believe it's multiplicative, so it adds more time on Jailer than the others specifically.
Yeah, I'm not a fan. I just
thumbs down from Stakeout.
Yeah, Stakeout podcast. 2 thumbs down for the Knight changes.
Yeah,
it's just
also
not
thumbs
good.
down.
Sorry,
I just down, one for each Knight and guard.
Yeah,
thumbs up for the patrol changes.
It
thumbs
feels
down
really
for the standards.
I can't wrap my head around it. Like, why the fuck are we nerfing the chase guards?
They hate Tarhosh and Alejandro and
yeah. What's all their names? Come on, tell us all their names.
I don't remember.
You're not a Knight enjoyer. Confirmed. You don't
okay.
I only remember Alejandro as Jailer.
Can we
yeah.
We got to talk about these, but I don't really have too many thoughts on the new items. Fog Vial, dog shit, bad accessibility, should not go live like this. Agree? Disagree?
I think it's fine, except for the fucking Eerie. The Eerie, I think, is the problem here because it feels useless without the Eerie.
The Eerie add-on, what does it do?
It's the one that makes the fog thicker and muffles the sound. That's the big accessibility one.
Well, I think even without that, it was genuinely giving me migraines. Like, because it doesn't have a center reticle like how it does with the smoke bombs.
Yeah.
So, I think if they give it a center reticle, maybe it's just PTB. Maybe they either forgot to or it's bugged. But
maybe I don't know. But I think this is an interesting item. In all honesty,
yeah. It's a cool concept.
I would rather face this than medkits and toolboxes.
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah,
I'll do that.
But I don't think you'll see it because medkits and toolboxes are just so much stronger.
And also, this is like one of the few things that can actually give Nurse a bit of a trouble because now she can't see when blinking and it hides your auras and muffles
Spirit gets fucked by this. It's awesome.
Like this thing actually like kind of affects the high tiers, and then like the low tiers just don't care because they're back revving you the entire time.
Yep.
Yeah. You can see you on Killer Instinct, so
it is what it is.
So, can you stalk through it as Ghostface? Did anybody check that?
No idea.
I have no idea.
Because Singularity can scan through it.
Oh, that's cool.
Of course he fucking can.
Yeah, Singularity doesn't give a fuck.
And then just start scanning everything to find them.
So I'm sure the Stalker killers are probably fine too then, because it would work just like the smoke bombs.
Yep. Yeah, it needs cleaning up. That's really my big thoughts.
Yeah, it's just an accessibility issue.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. And I think Potent Extract and Potent Extract makes it worse. But
yeah. Do we want to talk about
adding a center reticle might help with that? But like I said, it might just be PTB stuff. We'll have to see.
Yeah.
Do we have any major thoughts on the new keys?
I think they're cool.
Yeah, they're cool.
I'm glad that we have a base kit rummage thing without having to buy LED.
Yeah.
Yeah. Key changes can go through. I'm actually okay with all of
those
them.
too.
I'm fine with this.
Maps.
Although guaranteeing a rare item or a rare item or higher from rummaging or just using the higher rarity keys means you can more likely pull Commodious from a chest.
Oh gosh, yeah. Yeah, true.
But, which we will talk about this again later when we talk about Streetwise.
Let's go.
But also, Broken Key's not useless anymore.
So do we want to talk about new maps for any time at all? It's generally okay.
Also cool.
They're fine. I'm a little concerned about the 14-second fucking windows of opportunity, but that could just be me fear-mongering.
Yeah,
I love that they gave the beam of light an actual purpose because I loved running because anytime I ran a map, I always ran the glass speed just to fuck with people.
Yeah.
Look at the windows effect this way. If they're bringing this map to get windows instead of bringing the perk windows, they're not bringing a toolbox or a med kit.
Exactly, and like I said, like yeah, this will be annoying for like in chase, but again, I would rather face this than toolbox and med kits, so it's fine.
Yeah, I don't mind this too much.
And the Crimson Stamp is basically just you can put down wiretap anywhere you want for wall hacks.
It's cool. They're fine changes.
Yep.
These can go through.
Also, what do we think about the charge thing for all three of the map, the key, and the
I think that's a good change. Yeah, I like that.
And the flat vial because
like
they didn't do this with flashlights, toolboxes, and medkits, and they also have a fuck ton of add-ons while all of these only have like 5.
You raise a good point. They should let you get your entire medkit back every 30 seconds.
Either that or just I don't know. Either that or just
not either that. No, don't do that.
Yeah, game balance.
Yeah.
Either that or make it like the medkit like temporarily increases like your heal speed by like a set percentage for like a limited time, then just remove like the majority of the add-ons and only have like 5 so it's in line with all the other ones.
Yeah,
like it would be like
just remove all the medkit add-ons, the medkits become more balanced.
Yeah, I mean you can definitely see like the design.
Increase your like you can activate the medkit and it just like increases your heal speed by like I don't know 5% or something or some value or one something like that for I don't know like 5-10 seconds ish. I don't know, and then the medkit goes on cooldown or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I was gonna say you can definitely see the design change, like the philosophy change, and how the add-ons work. Like I don't know.
Yeah, I think toolboxes, flashlights, and medkits should like get rid of all those other add-ons as well, and only have them like one of each rarity as well. It would help clean up the blood web as well.
Yeah, true. I don't mind that.
And also, I think the map key and fog vial thing, the charges. I think this is why Franklin's got gutted.
Yeah, we can talk about that
because I don't think behavior knows how to bounce around it, which. Suggestion: just knock out like 2 charges per knocking out of the item or out of your hand or something like that.
Yeah, just make it do a flat percentage of charges instead of.
Well, that's how it used to be.
Having it drain.
Yeah.
It was like 25% or something, right?
Yeah, let's move on to perks.
Yeah, so we've been on here for a little bit. I just had a bunch of stuff I wanted to talk about.
Yeah, I kind of want to do a lightning round on some of these because I am running out of time.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, sorry.
You're good. Insidious, fine, sure.
Yeah, no one cares.
Let's go.
Hubris, good change. Not really gonna do that much. It's actually kind of a huge number change to be honest. An extra 10 seconds, yeah. 50%
really
buff.
Funny if they don't have vigil, it's really funny.
Oh, don't talk about that fucking perk. Dragon's Grip, 30-second cooldown. Sure.
Also cool.
Huge.
Hangman's Trick, no one's gonna use it.
I think it'll be good with the compass build. I think it might be decent, yeah.
Overwhelming Presence. I'll just run this in language so I get aura reveal.
I think this is a cool perk.
Yeah,
I like it.
I actually really like that change.
I do too.
Overwhelming is sick.
Also, when people try to use flashbangs or flashlights on me, I'll know where they are.
Franklin's, they fucking killed it finally. Good job, behavior.
Yeah,
you did it.
It does inadvertently buff heal meta.
Yeah, you killed the perk that countered botany med kits. Good job.
But other than that, Like, yeah, I'll agree. Like, no one likes facing Franklin's.
No, of course
Let's
not.
be real here. But this
Yeah,
did
but I also don't like
provide some
facing.
kind of counterplay to Survivor's annoying shit, and I'll bring my annoying shit as well. And
Yeah,
they got
exactly.
rid of it.
They don't like facing Franklin's. I don't like facing medkits that heal you in 2 seconds. It's
Yeah,
a win-win.
that's not even like that's like a literal situation, by the way. Like, you can heal in like 5 seconds right now.
You
It's
get pulled
fucking
off hook
gross.
with Resurgence and a green medkit with speed add-ons.
Yeah. Speaking of Survivor, potential energy, pretty neat little buff. I wish they would stop doing
More
gen
consistent.
progression. I wish we could stop getting gen perks for Survivor. I don't think they need them, but it's fine.
Yeah, potential energy I think is fine. Any means cool.
Yep, good
Better
buff.
together.
Good buff.
Cool, I guess. Still sight.
It's still a bad perk, but it's cool, I guess.
No, y'all are cooked. Still sight's gonna be busted.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm not even
and I'm assuming this
joking.
is in relation to check spotting or some shit.
Yeah, exactly. You check spot with still sight.
Wait, do you see Killer Aura?
Yeah, you see Killer Aura.
Oh, I didn't know
it
that.
reveals
Okay, maybe that is kind of
Killer Aura
solid.
too.
Damn.
Yeah, it shows Killer Aura, Totem Aura, Gen Aura, and Chest Aura.
Motherfuckers still citing to see like the check spots or the chuck spots.
Yeah, exactly. It's still sight check spot. It's a whole meme whenever we do like custom games with Bennett and he's playing Chucky to check spot. Everybody brings still sight.
That's really
and he
funny.
just doesn't have a power.
That's so funny. I want to save that one. I want to save that one. Yeah, I got thoughts on that one.
Yeah, let's save this one.
Appraisal, sure.
Appraisal, cool. Streetwise, I can't wait for Survivors to pull.
Detective's Hunch. Yeah, I got more thoughts on Streetwise.
Cool.
Deja Vu.
Yeah, Deja Vu also cool.
Hardly a nerf.
Thank God they nerfed Deja Vu on the ground.
Yeah, exactly. All right, let's start with Built to Last. Why the fuck would we buff this perk? It's already like crazy. Like 12 seconds and now down to 8. It's just a straight buff. There's no downside to it now.
I'll tell you why they buffed it, because the pick rate was low.
Oh my god.
That's probably why, honestly.
I just don't get it, man.
That's what they said in the dev notes. They said all the perks that were buffed because they had low pick rates.
So then why did Franklin's get nerfed? Just because it's annoying?
No, the perks that were buffed.
Oh, okay, I understand.
Yeah, that's probably got changed because of the charge thing interacting with the reworked items. That's what I'm suspecting is why Franklin's got gutted, was because the behavior didn't know how to balance around that.
Oh, it's so annoying.
Built to Last literally gives you your med kit back in the same amount of time that you spent probably healing with it.
Mm-hmm. Well, let's go ahead and transition to Streetwise, because I want to talk about that and Built to Last together.
Yeah, I can't wait for Survivors to pull in a Commodious toolbox with 80% more charges and then refresh it with Built to Last later.
Oh, you want to talk about fucking ridiculous builds? Streetwise Pharmacy Built to Last Botany is fucking disgusting. So with Streetwise Botany base kit, you get like 3.5 altruistic heals. Then you reset it with Built to Last, and you get another 3.5. You can get 2 self-heals with Streetwise Pharmacy alone. With Botany, you probably get it up to 3, or maybe 2.5. And you can Built to Last it again and get another 2.5. What is going on?
Hold on, I'm doing math.
And this is just with one pharmacy. You can go and get another med kit with pharmacy, by the way. I don't understand this.
The Giga medkit meta's back.
Like, I don't get it. I don't know why they're doing this. Ugh.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of new Streetwise. What was it originally? I don't really use it a whole lot.
I don't use it. It was like
you had 25% more charges on your item and everyone around you as well. It had like the leader effect.
I just like,
so it literally got buffed from 25% to 80%.
But you have to pull it from a chest, to be fair.
Yeah. Also, crunching numbers. This is without Streetwise, by the way. This is just you bring a Commodious toolbox and have Built to Last. You are saving 148 seconds on generators if you use Built to Last all 3 times, which is about a gen and a half.
Mm-hmm.
That's not to mention the fact that you can also use it for sabotage. So you can do a whole generator and still have enough toolbox to use for sabo. 3 sabo saves, I think, or 4, if my math is right.
God.
So yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Then you can throw Streetwise on that as well.
Yeah, exactly. Then you could have Streetwise on that when you actually pull it. Also, you can use Streetwise with like Kassir said pharmacy, but also like scavenger because you guarantee a toolbox.
Technically residual manifest, but that's probably not too good of a use for it.
Yeah, that's whatever.
Yeah.
But also like specialist.
Plunderers.
You get the fucking specialist tokens from searching the chest, so you can use that with like a key. And then again, if your teammate, if your teammate rummages the chest, it counts as a token for you because you opened the chest with the key. So you can get specialist really easily, on top of probably pulling a really good toolbox, on top of getting 80% extra charges, and then being able to replenish it. You could do a generator in like 20 seconds solo, dude.
I just think they're setting up a lot of stuff that like Survivor can do that I think is too much. And like, don't get me wrong, if you'd asked me 6 months ago if I think Survivor should be buffed overall, I would have said yes. But I don't think it needed this much of a buff. Because like,
yeah, I agree.
I think my big theory with DBD right now that I've been tricking myself of these past few months, in 6.1.0, Killer got overbuffed. That is my genuine opinion. And then like. Yep. Since then, it is like the pendulum is fucking swinging the other way, and now they're overbuffing Survivor. And like, I don't know what's going on. Like, it really kind of started with steady pulls because if you guys remember, I was not a fan of Duty of Care. I thought that was a really scary perk.
Oh, we're still not.
Yeah, and for some reason people
don't see it because it requires people to actually have a fucking brain.
Yeah, people just didn't use Duty of Care for some reason, and then like the botany change and desperate measures and now all this shit resurgence, like it's just getting kind of cheesy. I don't know. And like I still win most of my games, but I have 7,000 hours in the fucking game. Fucking John,
most of my games aren't too
27
either.
Like John 27 who plays Dead by Daylight twice a month he's gonna stop playing the fucking game because like these survivors are healing in 5 seconds. FNAF. Yeah. Like it's not
all the new
good.
FNAF players are just gonna lose their shit because survivors heal in 15 seconds. I have to say, I've noticed the match difficulty thing that everybody's talking about. Like my matches are a lot more, not necessarily just like harder, but they're more sweaty. Like they're more competitive minded.
Mm-hmm.
And it's gotten to the point where me, John, I don't like to run add-ons most of the time, and I don't like to run gen regression perks. I am now Mr. I run 4 slowdown and I tunnel as soon as I get my first 4 hooks. Like, and I'm still getting fucking 2Ks. Like, I'm only getting 2Ks and 8 hooks.
Yeah. And like the thing is, right? Like
there's a period of time at the start of the FNAF chapter where after I got my Adept Springtrap achievement, I was getting demolished repeatedly because like it's just been sweat after sweat after sweat after sweat, and I'm playing the new killer that I'm not familiar with, so I'm getting destroyed.
To the point where I sent my my pick and kill rates in the chat or earlier this morning, and my Springtrap kill rate has dropped by like 5 or 6%.
Yeah, my Freddy has too.
Last time, and meanwhile my my Kaneki pick rate has gone up like 5-6% because I'm just fucking playing Ghoul to keep up with how matches are.
Yeah, so like
and he's like super bugged.
So like at the beginning of FNAF, like when those stats dropped, my Freddy kill rate was like 86%. It's dropped to like low 70s now. And like obviously that's like subjective, not like super important info or like evidence or whatever, but like that's a pretty fucking steep drop. And like I'm good with Freddy. I play that character well. It's just like botany.
My kill rate with Vecna, I think when it first dropped was like 81% ish. And then there was a period of time where I was affected by the stats being super fucked. So my kill rates and who I play the most and all that were just all over the place. And then they deployed a fix for it, and now everything's back to normal for me. At least it feels like it to me because everything seems to line up with how I would expect it to. So I don't know. Maybe that's just happening on you guys, and mine are fine. I don't know.
I've just noticed my kill rates going down across the board. It wasn't even after the FNAF patch either, because like as soon as FNAF hit, everybody was like, "Oh my god, killer feels so difficult now." And it wasn't even like start of the anniversary event either. It's just been the last like 2 to 3 days. Every single game is like my first chase 3 gens pop.
Yeah.
No exaggeration. Every game, first chase 3 gens pop. I hook the survivor with Gift of Pain. I teleport across the map or I dash across the map, whatever killer I'm playing, because I've only been playing Springtrap, Kaneki, Vecna, and Freddy this patch. So I'm like, okay, I got it down. 3 gens popped. I hooked somebody. I got into another chase. The survivor gets unhooked and healed before I even hit the second guy.
Well,
I'm
Gift
like,
of Pain
what am I
doesn't
supposed to do?
matter
Like,
if
what am
they
I
have.
doing wrong?
Yeah, GOP doesn't matter if they have Resurgence botany. Like, it does not matter.
My thought process with running Gift of Pain isn't even necessarily like the slower healing, but also like if they're gonna heal that fast, then they're gonna have the 16% gen penalty.
Yeah.
So that's like the only reason I've been running it. But still, the fact that like by the time I get across the map, start a chase, and hit somebody, I can literally hear the sound notification of the person getting unhooked. I look at the HUD and they're healed. Like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? What am I doing wrong? That's my question.
Yeah,
know.
I've been feeling it as well. Granted, it's gotten toned down a fair bit. I've been starting to keep up again, which
it's because
I'm
you had to
thankful
shift
for
how you play.
because it's not messing with my kill rates anymore. But during that initial period of FNAF's release, I'm like, holy fucking shit! Like, how do I play killer now?
Yeah,
exactly
I can't like
though.
talk to
like,
chat.
Shifting how you
Yeah,
play.
I can't talk to chat as much as I used to. I have to like pay attention to the match.
I literally, no joke, because I was getting so fed up with matches. I was testing running. What was it? It was Force Penance, Force Hesitation. I was like, oh, if they're gonna just like heal in 2 seconds, I'm gonna run Force Penance and I'm gonna proxy camp and I'm gonna tunnel. I'm gonna hit the guy as they unhook so that way they get broken. I'm gonna down them, Force Hezi the person that
Force
got
Hesi's
saved, and then
nasty.
and then I just use Force Hezi to tunnel, and then when they pick the guy up that I slugged on the ground, at least he's broken so he can't heal in 2 seconds.
Yeah.
So then I can slug the person that I just tunneled and go back and down the other guy, and now I have a snowball going. But I have to play like such a dick to get to that point, and it's not fun.
And like again, like people listening who are like,
Exactly.
oh, if you expect to win, you should have to try. We all have a lot of time in the game. Like we are, like, probably just objectively better than the average players.
Approaching 13,000 hours in this game.
Like,
I'm not dog ass.
I'm still like 1.6, maybe 1.7K, but so I definitely have the lowest out of all of you. But I'm not bad at this game on average.
Just like imagine
I get what you guys
is.
are saying. I'm feeling the same thing at the moment.
Imagine how it is for the person who plays this fucking game 3 times a month. They work at Walmart. They're like, oh shit, Springtrap's in the game. I'm gonna go play that, and they lose all their gens in fucking 4 minutes because survivors heal immediately and get back. And this is another thing. Heal speeds are tied. Like resetting is tied to how fast the gens go. The faster they reset, the faster they're back on gens. I just.
So a lot of people were saying to just run like full anti-heal, and I gave it a try. Like Gift of Pain, Leverage, Dying Light, Wretched Fate, whatever, like anti-heal perks. And like, yeah, people weren't resetting in 2 seconds anymore. It like the heals took slightly longer. But then I started getting teams that would see I had the perks and they just don't fucking heal and they sit on gens like they're playing against Plague.
Well, it's lose-lose.
And then the gens go faster because I'm playing like
lose-lose.
Springtrap.
Yeah,
exactly.
It's terrible. So I'm like, okay.
The survivor heals and like heal speeds and styptics and all that have not been equal with, killer mangled or hemorrhage and broken status.
Mangled, hemorrhage, and all that is so bad this patch too, because not even just like because they have a duration or whatever, but also like vigil.
Oh god.
Behavior, please revert Sloppy Butcher, please.
Remove vigil from the game, please.
Yeah. Vigil. Oh my fucking god! I see this perk everywhere. It pisses me off.
Vigil, finesse.
I even use it myself, and it pisses me off.
I'm gonna say this.
It makes it so easy.
I lost a game on stream last night because of Vigil. I got the exposed card for the anniversary, and this fucking guy survived because of Vigil. I was like, I was having my Joker moment on stream because of it.
They get healed right in front of you, and then you're like, oh, it's okay. They're exposed for 15 more seconds, and then you hit them, and it's like,
yeah,
where'd my health state go?
Stinky ass perk. Okay.
Yeah,
it's like old syringes.
They really got to nerf fucking Vigil.
I just don't want to like turn into like an echo chamber bitch fit, but like It's not good for killer right
we're
now.
all struggling right now. And granted,
yeah, all of us are feeling the pain at the moment.
A lot of people aren't feeling it, and like my heart goes out to y'all. I'm so glad that your matches are chill while you're playing Blight and Huntress before Gen slowdown.
Yeah, exactly.
You fucking go, King.
Same.
But like, I'm sorry. I
Like
was really high on Springtrap when it came out, and my matches are getting so bad to the point where I'm like, maybe this killer is fucking C tier.
Well, that's the thing,
like, I'm
though.
doubting myself now.
Like, I was just thinking about what you just said. Like, all three of us play like mid to low, like mid B to like low A's. Like, I think Ketchup's probably the one who plays the strongest killer, and even Vecna's not that good. You know,
I'm a ghoul player, so.
Oh yeah, you do play Kaneki, yeah.
My Kaneki matches have been fucking chill.
No, that's because he's.
I'll say that.
Well, that's the thing. That's another part of it. It's the strength in.
The...
It's the discrepancy in killers. Like Kaneki's an A+ tier.
I don't give a fuck about the heal meta because I'm gonna auto aim hit them and get a free health state, or I'm gonna have friends till the end and zoom across the map and instant down them.
Exactly. Unless they have funny vigil.
John Springtrap and his I have to take 2 seconds to walk to a door, 2 seconds to enter a door, 1 second to pick a door, 3 seconds to teleport, 1 second to exit. Oh, my friends till the end is over. Like, what does he do?
Not to mention that Springtrap's door rats him out when he's on his way over there, so survivors can just pre-run him.
Yeah, I don't know. Do we have any like closing thoughts about this patch? We're like kind of off topic.
Almost got me started on a fucking pre-running rant because I am so tired of getting pre-ran and shift W.
We can do like a killer bitching fit next time if we want to.
I feel it'll do well in the algorithm because DBD likes people bitching about the game.
Yeah.
Before we do wrap up, there is one thing that we forgot to cover, and that was the map.
I don't think the map's real.
Oh, you're talking about the Walking Dead, like the reskin jungle gym.
Yeah, exactly. The Walking Dead map.
It's not even gonna be a map when it comes out. They're just gonna throw that reskinned fucking
it's just that tile
into like Garden of Joy or Greenville or something. Maybe Freddy's. I don't know.
I thought what it was it was like a Dead Sands where it's like just the shack and then that tile is there. There's no main building.
No, from what Behavior's saying, that they just made that a test map so we can see that new tile, so we can see that reskinned Walking Dead tile. From what they've been trying to word it, I don't think it's going to be an actual map.
That is not
because one of the people on my Discord literally actually managed to piss off Behavior by trying to get them to figure out what the hell that's supposed to be. Like they managed to like actually like annoy whoever the customer service person on the Behavior accounts is.
Okay, I literally
But
thought it was like Wrecker's Yard or Dead Sands, but for Greenville, and I was gonna say
from what it sounds like, they just made a test map so we could see the Walking Dead tile reskin that they're gonna be putting in, which I think is dumb, but at least we won't get pissed background.
Yeah, I kind of wish it was its own map, not because like, oh, the tile is so cool, it should be its own map or its own main building, but like because
aesthetically it looks cool, but it's functionally like the exact same as one of those jungle gyms.
Yeah, but I like the idea of like every map getting a Wrecker's Yard or a Dead Sands variant. I thought that's what they were going for. I kind of wish it was.
That would be cool.
But yeah, if it's not its own map, then we don't have to talk about it.
No,
they in general just worded that part of the patch like extremely poorly. Like everyone was so fucking confused on what Fallen Refuge was supposed to be.
Yeah, that's dog shit.
Hell, maybe I just ranted misinformation and it'll actually be a map on its own. I don't know. We'll see when it hits live. All I know is I'm confused as fuck as to what this is supposed to be as well.
We'll probably have another one or maybe 2 episodes before it goes live. It goes live on the 29th. We'll probably have 1 or 2 more before it goes live. Maybe we'll have more information by then.
Yeah, hopefully. We'll see.
But I think that's all we got.
Yeah, they need to revert a lot of what's in here. I think that the item changes and Pyramid Head changes can mostly go through as is, and everything else needs to be refined.
Yeah,
or the pig changes can go through too. I really don't fucking care.
Yeah.
Like I went on a rant
Knights
about
can
it,
go
but there
through
wasn't.
if they tweak the banner, the standard stuff some more, because the base kit call to arms is really good. I don't have complaints about
Just
that. It's the
nerf
standard that I have problems
nerf
with.
nerf jailer to 8 seconds instead of 5 or whatever 4, and leave the other 2 as is. And then honestly rework the sharpen mount add-on. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fine.
I think that's it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Also another thing. If there's 2 survivors left, you can kill yourself on hook
Yeah,
to give the other guy hatch now. That's just a minor thing.
They should never.
I saw that and I'm like,
removed that part
yay!
of it.
Finally, they brought that back
Yeah.
for when the game's basically over. Sweet.
Yeah, they should have never removed that part of it.
I don't know why they did. They've been making a lot of questionable decisions lately in the pursuit of quality of life. I feel like they've made the game feel worse to play, even though it's technically like
Quality of life more like quality of death.
I want to say the game is in a bad spot, but technically speaking, I don't think it is. I just think that it's like the health is declining when
I
they're
would
trying to
say it's
fix
in a
it.
bad spot for killers currently, but the game itself is.
Well, even like solo
Fine
queue, I
fish.
still think solo queue is miserable.
It's always going to be though. There's no fixing that.
All these changes are in the pursuit of making solo queue more bearable, and instead they are just constantly buffing survive with friends and nerfing killer while still keeping solo queue as is.
And that's part of the problem because if you try to do stuff to make solo queue better, like 90% of the time it's going to bleed into Swift as well. And
They
that's
can do things like the HUD helped solo queue without making Swift stronger. More stuff like that. I just don't know how you do it.
And
I think maps are a good way,
they do
actually.
either.
I think the map changes are a good way to do that. I think maps are actually going to be very good in solo queue.
Oh
Being
yeah,
able to show the killer's aura and the
absolutely.
gen's
The
aura
maps are
and
gonna be
stuff is
really nice
nice.
for solo queue now.
But like that's it.
Hell, I might actually run maps a little bit now because
Yeah,
those might
unironically.
actually be cool.
But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know. The game is frustrating right now. It's fine, but it's frustrating.
We can talk about all this maybe next time because we're gonna have probably 2 weeks of dead air for DBD before this all goes live.
Probably. We can just talk about our experiences on the game for the moment.
But
you do.
I gotta wrap it up. Sorry.
Yeah. No, you're good.
You're good.
All right. Yeah, I kind of rushed this one in the end, but like I really gotta get stuff done. All right. Any
let's wrap it up.
Final thoughts before we end? Bad PTB?
Definitely a bad PTB. And I'm gonna brainwash behavior. This is my yellow rabbit mind control. Buff Springtrap. I don't know how. Just do it because I want you to. Even if he doesn't need it, just do it because I said so. Thank you.
I would just remove the fucking like the digital thing rats you out when you're on your way over because there's already a sound cue for when you exit the door, so survivors know you're there.
I don't even want something like that. I would want to be completely honest, the slowdown that you have after you throw the axe increase the speed because he slows down to 3.6 while holding, and then you slow down to like 2.8 while you're throwing, and the axe is traveling. I would just make him stay at 3.6. That's it. I don't want anything else. It's just I hate getting fucking W keyed.
That's a really common thing right now. Fucking W key.
Yeah, exactly. Like if I'm not running Foxy's hook, I get fucking W
not even
keyed,
attempting
so I
to
just
play
run
the
Foxy's
loop.
hook.
They just fucking run away. All right.
Foxy's hook and Mindbreaker. The Mindbreaker's been I've almost never taken that perk off Springtrap.
Yeah.
Just because nice I'm still gonna get W keyed, but at least you're not gonna have sprint burst.
Unless they have vigil.
No, we don't talk about that perk.
And for burst, they probably have vigil, so get fucked.
That's its own problem, but
yeah.
That's just vigil being vigil. That's not exactly sprint burst's fault.
Anyways,
or just vigil being cracked.
Stake out 3 thumbs down for PTB.
Yeah, sorry that we were all being negative near the end there. It's just we're
all
so primarily killer players and we are not having a fun time on the game right now.
Sorry we're being negative.
Sorry we're telling the truth.
Sucks.
Like it's not a. No, we can talk about it next time.
Yeah.
Like seriously though, like all 3 of us are primarily killer players, and we have all been having it rough lately with all the FNAF stuff that got added.
Stake out.
Let's just talk about Battles next episode.
We could just next episode we gotta come back and talk about how fun the game is, and then admit that we all three became nursemans.
Yeah. So this week I've been maining Blight, and I really enjoyed the game.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'll just say I started learning, well, quote unquote learning, because I think she's easy as fuck if you have good headphones. Spirit.
Yeah.
And
I just run Pain Res, Grim Embrace, Dead Man's Noed.
Yeah,
Jesus.
so Ketchup plays Spirit, I play Kaneki, and Bailey plays Dracula.
Oh, easy. I'll just play Dogman. Dude, I can't go on the tangent because we'll be here for too long. Dracula on PC is such a goddamn cartoon character. I'm telling you. Like, he is fucking Disneyland. Okay, I can't go on past that because it's bullshit.
Mickey Mouse Clubhouse
we can talk about we should talk about balance next time. Absolutely.
That would be a fun one, but the comments are gonna kill us.
We'll be right.
For it, but
so
honestly, who cares?
Yeah.
Be right. They can't say that we're wrong if we're just right about everything.
Who's the one with the microphone, pal?
No. You see, strength in numbers. We are objectively correct.
We're right because we are 3 and you are 1.
Exactly.
Well, there's 3 of us, but the dislikes say we're wrong. Okay.
Silence, peasant.
Well, thank you for joining us for Stakeout, everyone.
Cheers.
Bye, everyone. Bye.
Fuck this game. This shit sucks.